Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys don't know me, my name is Shiza Fatima and today I'm in my aunt's house right now and she told that she's preparing a milk cake in pistachio flavor and I thought maybe I could share the recipe with you guys, and so I'll be showing you guys how my aunt is going to make and prepare the cake, and it's going to be really easy and yummy. And so let's just get started. So first of all, we will be having to grease out butter all over our tin. Now here I am using a square shaped baking tin. So just spread it all over nicely so that our cake won't get stuck. Now after that, just on top of it, add a butter paper. And now we will be having to make our dry ingredients. And for that, we will be having to add 1 cup of flour over a sieve, half teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. And now just sift it well for about 3 times, and so we will get our cake in a very good texture. In between, we will be having to preheat our oven for about 180 degrees Celsius and for 10 minutes. And now we will be having to make our wet ingredients. Now add 4 eggs and then beat it for a few minutes. And after that, we will be adding 3/4 cup of powdered sugar and beat it till you get a fluffy texture. Normally we use 1 cup of sugar for 4 eggs, but in this cake we won't be using that much sugar as we will be dipping the cake into a sauce. So I will only be using 3/4 of a cup of sugar for this batter. Now when you get a fluffy texture like this, you can stop beating. After that, we will be adding half cup of milk, 1/4 cup of sunflower oil, and then take a whisk and mix it well. Remember that you should not be in a rush in mixing. Do it slowly and in one direction, or else you won't get a fluffy texture like this. It will be gone and your cake batter won't be good. And then we will be adding 1 teaspoon of essence. Over here I'm using a pistachio essence because that is the flavor that I'm making. But if you are making another flavor, you could be adding that essence. And after the essence is mixed well, we will be adding the dry ingredients that we had already made. But make sure that you will not add all the dry ingredients at once. Just put a little by little. Then slowly mix it well, like this. And now our batter is ready over here. And now we will be pouring out our batter on the baking tins. And now after the batter is poured out evenly, we will be having to tap out our tin so that there won't be any air bubbles. Now I'll be also taking a toothpick and just drawing lines on the batter like this so that the air bubbles won't be there as well. And just go on like this till you feel that all the air bubbles are gone. And now we will be having to place our batter into a preheated oven. Every oven has a different baking measure, and in mine I have to put it in 180 degrees Celsius for 35 minutes. As I said that all our ovens are in different baking measures. Yours may be different from mine. After 35 minutes, we will be having to check out our cake. Now, here's a tip on how to understand if your cake is ready. Just take a toothpick and then make a hole inside the cake. Now, when you take out the toothpick, there should not be any batter around it. And so mine is ready. And just keep it for half an hour to cool down. Meanwhile, I'll be making our pistachio milk sauce. Now first we'll be adding 1 whole tin of evaporated milk. And then we will be adding 1 whole tin of condensed milk. And now we will be pouring out half cup of milk. Now you could also use whipping cream instead of the milk. And then at last we will be adding 1 teaspoon of pista essence. Now a reminder again is that I'm using pista essence because that is the flavor that the cake is. But you could use another essence according to the flavor you want. And mix it well. This sauce is really tasty. Now our sauce is ready. After half an hour, our cake is ready, and I have already cut it down and placed it on a serving plate. Now we will be making holes all around the cake so that the syrup will be absorbed. And now let's pour our syrup on the cake. And also, it's not a problem if you pour out a lot of syrup because the cake will absorb the syrup, so it's not a big problem. And this cake is so tasty. I literally prefer you guys to try it at home, and I really loved it as well. And now we'll be having to place our cake in the fridge.
So guys, I have took the cake out from the fridge for about 3 hours. We had kept it, and right now we will be decorating it for it to look a little bit more attractive, and it's completely optional. It's not like as if it's really compulsory. And normally we just put the syrup inside the cake and that's it, but to look a little bit more attractive and decorative, I will be adding whipping cream. So for that I'm using marked up whipping cream, 1 cup. We'll be beating that and then we will be putting it in the piping bag. Yeah, so I'll be showing you guys how my aunt is going to be decorating this. So let's get started. Okay guys, so our milk cake in pistachio flavor is ready over here and it is so tasty. I have just tested it and super yummy and I just loved it. So I am sure you guys are gonna love it as well. So please do try doing this recipe, and well, if you guys did like the cake, then do comment down below and tell, I don't know, maybe your opinions or take pictures about this cake if you guys happen to make it in my Instagram over here. And so yeah, please do share, like and subscribe this YouTube channel. Also remember to ring that notification bell because you guys may be the first ones to be notified about my next videos. So see you next time and bye bye.